Hello, I'm Kristi. Welcome to yoga. I invite you today to join me in this 1 hour vinyasa flow yoga practice, and I'm so glad to be here. And hopefully we will be in person soon, but for now, this will hopefully be of benefit to you. We're going to begin our yoga practice on our mats, so I invite you to find a comfortable position on your mat. Again, for this practice, all you need really is a yoga mat or an exercise mat, and you could do it on the floor. If you have yoga blocks or a blanket or a yoga strap, you can have those handy as well, but really the only thing you need is yourself and your yoga mat. I will be mirroring you today, which means when I am using my right leg, I'm going to say left. So I want you to mirror me as if you were looking at me in a mirror. And hopefully that will be helpful. And hopefully I can keep the right and left straight throughout the entire practice, but that's the plan. So with that, I think I'll stop talking and I invite you to find a comfortable position on your mat, either in corpse pose or constructive rest. Corpse pose is on your back with your legs slightly apart and your arms beside you, slightly away from the body, palms face up. Or constructive rest, which is also on your back but with your knees bent and feet flat. You can also rest those knees together to allow the hips to relax. Allow your eyes to close and settle into the space of being on your mat just for a few moments. Allow your jaw to relax and your forehead to soften. And I want you to take these first few moments of your practice to notice the breath. Notice as it moves in and out the nose. Notice in your chest and down in your belly. The reading I have for you today is from Kristi Armstrong, and it reads, "When everything is moving and shifting, the only way to counteract chaos is stillness. When things feel extraordinary, strive for ordinary. When the surface is wavy, dive for deeper waters." And in our yoga practice on our mat is where we can do that very thing, to get quiet and to be with the body and the breath. So I invite you, as you enter your practice, as much as possible, let go of everything that you don't need right now. Just let it go. It'll be there in an hour when we're finished. And be here. Be on your mat. Be in your yoga practice. One more full and complete deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Bring the knees into the chest and gently begin to rock side to side, massaging low back and sacrum, and begin to draw that navel towards your spine, starting to engage and connect the core, your abdominals. Place your hands on the tops of your knees and start to draw circles on the ceiling with your knees. Feeling all four corners of that low back and sacrum. Switch directions here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Bring the knees wide apart. Big circles here. Again, drawing that connection between the navel and your spine, keeping that core engaged. Switch directions. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Bring the soles of the feet up to face the ceiling. You can either hold on to the toes. If that's too much, you can also hold behind the knees here and just continue that gentle rock side to side. You can also hold at ankles, whatever feels good, finding happy baby. Rocking side to side, letting those knees melt down towards the floor. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Set that, almost did it again. Set that right foot flat. Bring your right arm out to the side and extend that left leg long towards the ceiling, pressing the sole of the foot away from you. If that's too intense, feel free to grab behind the thigh, right? That knee can stay deeply bent. You can hold at the calf. Doesn't have to fully extend here, only if that's in your practice. Always in yoga, we follow the body's lead. We never force, we never feel pain, right? That's not what yoga is about. It's about really playing within what feels good in your body today, right now. That's it. Beautiful. Set that left foot flat. Extend your left arm out to the side. Bring that right knee into the chest. And again, we're going to extend that right leg long, pressing the sole of the foot away. And again, if that's too intense, you can hold behind the thigh. Keep a nice bend in the knee if that feels better. We're just opening up the hamstrings, little hamstring stretch here, opening up the hips and letting that foot fall out to the right side. Beautiful. Bring that leg back in. Bring the knees into the chest. And one more time, find happy baby. Soles of the feet facing up, rock side to side. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Bringing the knees together. We're going to bring the hands behind the head and start to really focus on warming up the core before we move into our more invigorated practice. Bringing your head up towards the ceiling. Keep those elbows out to the side. And we're going to move right into bicycle, extending one leg and then the other. So we're going to reach and extend that right leg long. You can keep your head on the floor here, and then you're going to extend that left leg long, right? So option one, head stays on the mat, elbows back, extending one leg and then the other. Option two, bring that head off the mat and shoulders and keep extending one leg and then the other. It doesn't really matter which leg you're extending, just continuing back and forth and drawing that navel towards spine. And finally, option three, we draw opposite elbow to knee. Beautiful. Exhale here. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Nice. You can take a break whenever you want. Pause, set your feet flat, set your head back down. Again, really keep that connection with your own enough and your own just right. What feels good today? Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring the knees back into the chest. Rest your head back, and once again, make your way up into happy baby. Gently rock side to side. Beautiful. Bring the knees and feet back together. And from here, we move into tick-tock. You're going to extend those arms out to the side. Keep the head flat on sticky mat. Inhale here, and as you exhale, you're going to float those knees over to the right side. Draw navel towards spine. Beautiful. Inhale up to center, and exhale, float left. Inhale up to center, exhale, float right. Inhale up to center, exhale, float left. Inhale, center, exhale, float right. Inhale, center, exhale, float left. Inhale, center, exhale, float right. Inhale, center, and exhale, float left. Beautiful. Center, and final time, happy baby. Soles of the feet facing the ceiling, knees melting down towards the mat. Rock side to side. Beautiful. Bring knees and feet back together, arms out wide to the side, and we'll do one final supine twist before we move up to hands and knees. So inhale here, exhale, float the knees over to your right side, eyes look left. Easy supine twist. Inhale through center, and exhale, float your knees over to left side, eyes look right. Beautiful. Go ahead and roll over all the way onto your left side. Press yourself up as gently as possible, and we'll move around into hands and knees or onto hands and knees for cat-cow. So finding that hands and knees position, knees are tucked under the hips and wrists are tucked below shoulders. Spine is nice and long, crown of the head reaching forward. And from here we move right into that cat-cow. Inhale, draw the spine up towards the ceiling, round the back. Cat pose, and then inhale, release the tailbone up towards the ceiling, eyes and chest and heart forward. Cow pose. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up, cat.
Exhale into cow.
Inhale, reach up to cat.
Continue to draw that navel towards spine. Exhale,
Out to cow. One more each way. Inhale.
cat pose. And exhale, cow.
Beautiful. Inhale. Come back to neutral spine. Bring those knees wide. Big toes touch. Bring those big toes together, and we drop the hips down over the heels and release forward into child's pose here.
Releasing down.
If that's too far to reach your forehead to the mat, you can go ahead and stack your hands here and rest your forehead on your hands. You can even stack your fists and rest your forehead on your fists. If you have a block, you can rest forehead on block. But I want the forehead touching something, making that connection, rooting down. So finding child's pose here. This is where we relax the belly. Inhale, fill the belly with air.
Big belly breath. Exhale, release. So in child's pose is where we release. We let go. We recover. Please know that throughout the practice today, you can find child's pose anytime you need it. It is always there and available for you. You don't need me to lead you there. You can find it whenever you like. Inhale again. Fill the belly. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, fill the belly. And let it go.
Beautiful. Inhale, bring your head up slightly. Let's walk the hands over towards the right side and release here, feeling that stretch up through that left side body. Inhale, walk the hands through center, over to left side, release here. Beautiful, finding that stretch through the right shoulder this time. Inhale, come back to center. And coming back up to hands and knees, let's keep those knees wide as we move into thread the needle. You're going to press that right hand firmly into sticky mat. Inhale, that left arm up and open. And exhale, dive through, thread the needle, releasing down onto shoulder. Beautiful. You can keep that right hand right where it is, supporting you in thread the needle, turning your eyes up towards the ceiling. You can also extend that right hand long in front of you on the floor, or you can reach that right hand back to rest on sacrum, or even find bind if that feels good. Again, just finding what feels good in your body today. Inhale, exhale. Pressing that right hand firmly into the mat. Inhale, reach that left hand up towards ceiling. And exhale, beautiful, release down, and we switch sides. So this time pressing that left hand firmly into the mat. Inhale, that right hand up and open, and exhale, reach through, thread the needle. Beautiful. Again, you can keep your left hand right where it is, finding that support, maybe gently opening up a little towards ceiling, or you can extend that arm long on the floor above your head, or again, finding sacrum or that bind. Whatever feels right. Beautiful. Pressing that left hand into the mat. Inhale, reach that right hand up towards ceiling. And exhale, release down. Tuck the knees under. Beautiful. And let's lower down onto the forearms. We're going to make our way into dolphin pose, releasing the shoulders down the back and keeping your arms in the shape of an 11. You're going to tuck the toes. You're going to reach the hips up towards the ceiling. Pedal the feet here, dropping the heels down towards the mat. Again, continue to draw navel towards spine and release the shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. You can stay right here if that feels good if you want. You can inhale, draw the chin over the hands, and exhale. Reach the hips up towards the ceiling. Inhale, forward. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, forward. Exhale, reach up. One more time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, reach up. Beautiful. Release the knees back down to the mat. And coming all the way down onto belly from here, we're going to find Sphinx pose. So hip bones are connected to the mat, and you're drawing your chest through your shoulders. So almost like you're trying to drag yourself forward on the mat with your hands. Inhale here. Exhale. Drop your right ear to right shoulder. Down through center. Inhale and exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale through center, opposite side. And one more time, inhale through center. Beautiful. Bring the head back to center here. This time we interlace our fingers and we lift the hips off the mat in that bent elbow plank. So you're gonna lift those hips off the mat. You can stay supported down on your knees right here. This is great. Option 2, tuck the toes and lift the knees off the mat. If that is too intense, lower those knees right back down. Be supported here, lifting the belly off the mat and lifting the hips off the mat here. Beautiful. If you want, you can tap right knee down, tap left knee down, tap right knee down, tap left, tap right, tap left, tap right. Getting warm now. Tap left. Beautiful. If you want, tap both knees down, bring them up. Both knees, bring them up. 2 more. Both knees, bring them up, down, bring them up. Beautiful. Lower those knees back down onto your mat. Stack your hands and rest your forehead on your hands here. Inhale, exhale. Find your breath. Maybe rock those hips side to side if that feels good. Beautiful. From here, you're going to extend those arms out. We're going to work the whole backside body just for a moment before we move into our vinyasa flows and our first down dog of the day. Keep your fingertips forward here. Option 1, inhale and exhale. Lift that upper body and arms off the mat. Beautiful. Keep the neck long. Keep looking down, if you can, towards the floor. Exhale, release down, and then if you want, we'll join feet and hands. Inhale here. And exhale, lift both your feet and your arms off the mat. Keep those shoulders melting down. Beautiful. Exhale, release down. One more time. Inhale here. And exhale, reach up. And if you like, take the arms, draw them down, and lift the chest up off the mat a little bit higher. Exhale, the hands forward, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, elbows back. And exhale, forward. Beautiful. Rest it all the way down. Bring your hands by your chest and move yourself right back to hands and knees and get yourself ready for our first down dog. Keep your fingers nice and wide. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up towards the ceiling.
I was afraid of that, Reagan. Try that again.
Good thing you can edit this. Okay. Let's see if I can hold the headphones on throughout a down dog. That will be the real test. Okay. Hopefully that will hold it in place. I'll give it a try again. All right, coming back to hands and knees, we are ready to move into our first down dog of our practice today. Fingers are nice and wide on the mat. You're going to tuck the toes and you're going to draw the hips up towards the ceiling and pedal the feet in your first down dog. Hips reaching up towards the ceiling and heels drawing down towards the mat. No worries if your heels don't touch the mat. That's not important, but just pedal your feet right and left, letting those heels release down, letting the heart and chest open up. Keep those fingers wide and strong. First down dog today. Beautiful. Feel free to stay right here. If you'd like, we'll do a little hip opener here. You're going to extend that right leg long behind you and then stack the hips and drop the heel behind. Beautiful. Press the arms away. The elbows want to bend and collapse here, so press. Continue to reach those hips up towards the ceiling and release that right leg down. We switch to left side. Inhale that left foot back. Stack the hips and drop the heel behind. Again, extend those elbows long.
Beautiful. Exhale, release that left foot down. Come up on tiptoes, look between your hands, and step or walk forward, leading with that left foot first. So step or hop forward, hop if you like, or take a few steps to the top of your mat, and release the crown of the head all the way down into forward fold. Beautiful. Feel free to shake your head no. Nod your head yes. And actually on this one, let's keep our knees bent. It's our first forward fold today, so hamstrings still may be pretty tight here. So let's keep those knees nice and bent. Release the crown of the head here. Shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Beautiful. Walk your hands over to right side. And walk your hands over to left side. Back to center. Take your elbows into your hands and release the crown of the head down. And gently find that rock side to side in ragdoll here. Beautiful. Drop the handstand here. We're going to find one more twist. You're going to bring your left hand center. You're going to bend that left knee a little deeper than right. And you're going to reach that right hand up towards the ceiling, finding that twist. Eyes looking up towards ceiling here. And exhale, release that hand down. We switch sides. Left hand reaches up. Let that right knee bend a little deeper here. Find that twist. Exhale, release down. Bend both knees and pressing all four corners of both feet into the mat. Root down here as we rise up. Inhale, arms up, reach up, extend up. And exhale, hands down to heart center. Nice work. From here, we're going to move into our vinyasa work. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, release down. Hands touching the mat. Again, knees can be deeply bent here, but if you like, feel free to extend them straight, finding that deeper release and stretch in the hamstring. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, fingertips touch the mat, or bring your hands on your shins and you can drop a little higher. We're reaching the crown of the head away from us, finding that flat back here. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Plant the hands, right foot back and left, into down dog. Beautiful. From here, we're going to make our way into a mini jaguar. So this series can be done from down dog, or if it's more accessible to you, feel free to drop down onto hands and knees. I'll start on hands and knees and then move to down dog. Inhale, extend that right leg back. Exhale here, and inhale, draw the knee toward the nose. Beautiful. Exhale back. Inhale, bring that right knee towards the right elbow. Exhale, extend back. And inhale, bring that right knee across towards the left elbow. Beautiful. Exhale, extend back. Inhale, bring that right foot forward between your hands, finding low lunge here, and release the hips down. So let them drop down if they're up here. Release them down, keeping that right knee stacked on top of right ankle. We'll bring the left hand to the center of the mat, and we inhale towards the right, up into that beautiful twist here. Release the hips, drop the shoulders. Gorgeous. Inhale here, and exhale, reach that hand towards the knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down, reach toward the knee. Inhale up. Exhale, reach down. Inhale up. And exhale, reach down. Inhale up. Beautiful. Hold that twist. Exhale, release the hand to the inside of that right knee. And we're going to release that left knee down to sticky mat. Option here, you can tuck that mat over to get a little extra cushion underneath that left knee here if that feels better. And we're going to find lizard pose. So we're going to take that right hand onto the right thigh. We're going to release the hips forward here as we look back and over that right shoulder. If your hips are very tight, which often they are, this can be a really nice way to release into this pose without having to come fully forward. So again, feel free to stay right here. If you like, come down onto elbows. And find that full release here in lizard pose. Your knee may fall out a bit, but work to keep it over the ankle. And you may want to turn your toes out and off the mat.
Beautiful. Come back up onto your hands. Walk that foot back onto your mat. And from here, we're going to release back into that runner's lunge or hamstring stretch here. Releasing forward, finding that deep, deep, deep hamstring stretch. I want your toes pointed up towards ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale. Beautiful. So maybe falling forward a little bit more, taking the foot into the hands if you like, but not necessary. Inhale here. I want you to exhale, point those toes down toward the mat. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale, point down. Inhale, back. Exhale, point down, and if you like, walk your hands forward and release the nose toward the knee, round the back here. Beautiful. Great big hamstring stretch. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, release, come forward, back onto that right foot into low lunge. Straighten out your mat. Plant your hands and draw that right foot back into down dog. From here, we're going to move into our optional vinyasa flow. There will be 6 of these optional flows today. Feel free to stay in down dog or move to child's pose if you don't want to participate in the vinyasa flow today. But if you do, option here, inhale, bring that right leg back into 3-legged dog, or again, keep that foot down, your option. Inhale, move forward into plank. So that foot is down here, or that foot is up off the mat. Beautiful. We're going to drop down into chaturanga, lowering down onto the mat. First option, drop both knees down and lower here. Beautiful. Inhale, come up into up dog. Peel off the mat, bring it forward, reach it up. Beautiful. And exhale back into down dog. Pedal your feet. I'm going to show you a whole bunch more options on side 2. Beautiful. Inhale, come up on tiptoes, look between your hands. Leading with your right foot, step or hop forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Bend the knees, flat back, reverse swan dive. Inhale, arms up, reach up, extend up, and exhale, hands come down, heart center. Beautiful. Side 2. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, release down. Inhale, halfway up, flat back again, fingertips on the floor or palms on shins. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Plant the hands, left foot back in, right? Finding down dog here. Also, anytime we're in down dog, table is always an option. Beautiful. Inhale, extend that left leg back into 3-legged dog. Exhale, point your toe, and inhale, draw that knee to nose. Remember, this can be done from down dog or table. Exhale, back. Inhale, bring that left knee towards left elbow. Exhale, back. Inhale across, left knee towards right. Beautiful. Exhale, back. And inhale, bring that left foot forward into low lunge. Release the hips down here, bringing that right hand center of the mat. Inhale, and reach that left hand up into twist here. Beautiful. Looking up towards ceiling. Let those shoulders melt down the back. Inhale here, and exhale. Reach that left hand back for the right knee. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. One more. Bring it down. And reach it up. Beautiful. Exhale, release that left hand to the inside of your left knee. Again, we're moving towards lizard, so if you want to fold your mat over for some extra cushion under that right knee, go ahead and do so. And then we'll walk that left foot off the mat, the ball of the foot off the mat to give yourself a little more space. Bring that left hand onto your left thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hips as you look up and over that left shoulder. Beautiful. Again, feel free to stay right here in lizard, letting those hips open up and release. Option is to come forward and down onto elbows. Again, this may not be in your practice, no worries. Stay where the body feels good and right. There's never pain in yoga, maybe a little bit of discomfort, right? But never pain. Always back away from pain. You've gone way over the edge at that point. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up onto your hands. Walk that left foot in, and we're going to shift the weight back once again into that runner's lunge, that hamstring stretch here. Release down, toes reaching up towards ceiling. Inhale here, and exhale, draw forward if you'd like. Reach the hand down to hold the foot, but again, not necessary. Inhale here, exhale, point your toes. Inhale, draw them back. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, draw them back. Exhale, point the toes, maybe reach the hand down, give the top of that foot a little massage, and release the nose toward the knee, finding that deep, deep hamstring stretch here. Beautiful. Inhale, come forward onto that left foot, back into low lunge, and once again, we'll find that vinyasa flow. Plant the hands, draw your left foot back into down dog. Again, your option, you can extend that left leg long into three-legged dog here, or keep it down, or you can drop all the way down to table if that feels better. Inhale, forward to plank and pause here. Let's find that plank strong. Draw navel towards spine. Draw those shoulders away from the ears. Hold here. Beautiful. And from here, we find chaturanga. You can stay right here in plank. You can lift that left leg off the mat, or you can drop those knees down and exhale, slowly release into chaturanga. Those elbows drawing by your sides, pointing behind you. Beautiful. Options here. You can inhale, release the toes flat, or the tops of the feet flat. Inhale, draw up into cobra pose. Keep your elbows back. This is fine. Second option, if you want, come up a little higher into seal pose, keeping the knees on the mat, supported here. And then final option, if it's right, taking the knees off the mat into up dog. Eyes look up. Beautiful. And then exhale back into down dog. Lift the hips, or drop the knees down. Move your way through table. Tuck the toes. Maybe sneak in a little child's pose and lift the hips up towards down dog here. So even in vinyasa flow, you have options. You have choices. Keep that strong connection to your own enough today. What feels right in your body? Beautiful. Inhale, come up on tiptoes, look between the hands. Left leg lead, step or hop forward into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Wherever you want to find it. Exhale, forward fold, release down, shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Beautiful. Bend the knees, flat back, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, hands heart center. Beautiful. Vinyasa flow, second time. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, release down. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Right foot back, then left, into down dog here. Beautiful. Once again, moving into that mini jaguar. You can do this from down dog or drop to hands and knees table. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, point the toe. Inhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Draw navel towards spine. Exhale, back. Inhale, draw that right knee to right elbow. Exhale, back. And inhale, draw that right elbow across towards the left. Exhale, back. And from here, you're going to inhale, bring that right foot forward and release down into pigeon pose. I'm going to show you an option here. If pigeon is not for you, you also can release onto your back and move into figure four stretch by crossing that right foot across the left and bringing that left knee in, pressing with the elbow that knee away from you. Flex both feet, hold figure four here. So that's your option if pigeon is not for you, or if it's not for you today. If you stay in pigeon, meet me here. You also have options in pigeon. First option, you can tuck that heel right below the pubic bone. Come up on your fingertips and press that heart open. This can be a lot more accessible and can feel a lot nicer in that knee joint. If you want, right, your option is always to bring that foot farther forward, but again, not everybody's body wants to accommodate that. You're going to reach up into king pigeon here, reaching up, really feeling that huge hip opening in that left hip flexor. Beautiful. You can find the lift here. If you want a little balance work, you can bring that right hand center. You can bend that left knee and reach that hand back to hold, right? Finding stretch here. Press that foot into the hand option. Find some balance. Reach that right hand up. Again, maybe not for you, not today, maybe not ever. And then final option in pigeon is we can creep forward. Again, releasing those hips and opening the hip joints as much as possible. Let it go, right? They're going to tense up. All those muscles in your hips and ligaments are going to tense up and hold tight to keep you from injury, right? But you're going to stay long enough that you can relax, release, and let go. And then option is to fully float forward
and release the forehead down onto the mat. Inhale, exhale, let it go.
Beautiful. If you feel ready, walk yourself back onto your hands. Again, it's yoga. If you want to stay in pigeon a little bit longer, this is your practice. Feel free. Otherwise, plant those hands. We're going to tuck that left toe under, and we're going to draw that right leg back, lifting up the hips back into down dog for our vinyasa flow. Once again, option one is to find down dog, both feet flat, but you can extend that right leg back behind you. Inhale forward into plank and hold your plank strong, right? You can lower that foot down. You can come down to hands and knees, but let's exhale, slowly lower, chaturanga, bring it down. Beautiful. Inhale up, baby cobra, seal or up dog, lift. And exhale back to down dog, lift the hips, pedal the feet. Ooh, getting warm now. Nice. Release both heels down. Maybe they're touching, maybe not, doesn't matter. And then up on tiptoes, right foot lead step or hop forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Bend the knees, flat back, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, hands heart center. Side two, here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, release down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Plant the hands, left foot back and right. Into down dog, mini jaguar from down dog or hands and knees. Lift that left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, point the toe. And inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, back. Inhale, left knee to left elbow. Exhale, back. Inhale, left knee across. Exhale, back. Beautiful. And inhale, bring that foot forward and under into your pigeon, or again, your option is to flip onto your back in figure four. This time, left foot crossing right, and draw that knee towards you as you press the left knee away. But again, if you want pigeon, we find pigeon here. Again, with that heel below pubic bone here, keeping that knee a little bit more protected, if you will. Or if you'd rather have that foot forward, so many options in yoga. Beautiful. If you want to find that balance work here, bring that left hand center. We bend that right knee and reach the hand back. Maybe finding stretch here, maybe finding balance. Again, maybe none of that sounds good today. Feel free to stay in king pigeon, but if you can, draw forward, finding elbows here. Inhale, exhale. And if it feels good, releasing all the way forward and down. Beautiful. If you're ready, come back up to your hands. Again, we're going to plant the hands here. We're going to tuck that right toe under, and we're going to draw that left leg back once again into down dog, or if you like that three-legged dog, totally up to you. Inhale forward to plank. Release, find that plank pose. Maybe drop the foot, maybe drop the knees, whatever feels good. Exhale, slow release, chaturanga. Inhale up. Baby cobra, seal or up dog. And exhale back into down dog, lift the hips. Oh, I just realized
I forgot to give you guys a child's pose earlier. I owe you one. So from here, we're going to find that child's pose for sure. Drop the knees down, bring the knees wide, big toes touch, and release back into child's pose. Whew. Let it go here. You can keep your hands forward. You can wrap your hands around the legs to hold on to feet. You can also find Anjali Mudra here, prayer pose with the hands, and draw the thumb to touch the back of the neck. Just all sorts of options. Again, you can stack your hands under your forehead. You can stack your fists. Just let your body meet yoga right where it is. We'll give it a little extra time in this child's pose since I missed one earlier. Sorry about that. Allow the jaw to relax. Maybe even open and close the jaw a few times. Just letting go. Beautiful. If you're ready, move yourself back into table, hands and knees. But again, if you need more time in child's pose, feel free. I've had students who spent an entire class in child's pose or in corpse pose, and it's yoga, and it's completely okay to do that. Bring your fingers wide, tuck your toes, lift your hips into down dog here. Beautiful. Up on tiptoes, look between the hands, left foot lead, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Bend the knees, flat back, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, hands heart center. Final vinyasa flow here, or flows, there will be two. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, release down. Again, knees can be bent or straight. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Plant the hands, right foot back and left into down dog. Mini jaguar. Inhale that right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale here, and inhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Exhale back. Inhale that right knee towards the right elbow. Exhale back. Inhale that right knee across. Exhale back. And inhale, bring that right foot center of your sticky mat between your hands. Drop your left foot sideways, and we're going to windmill the arms up and over into warrior two. Make any adjustments you need here. We're going to bring that right knee right on top of that right ankle, and both the knee and the toes are pointing forward. Bringing the hands up, we're going to take the chest, the rib cage, and we're going to turn towards the side in warrior two. Beautiful. Hands, eyes can look forward, or eyes can gaze softly over the front right fingertips. Whatever feels good to you. Again, draw navel towards spine. Nice. Release that left hand down, right palm up, reach forward, and draw back into peaceful warrior here, or reverse warrior. Feel free to keep that left hand right where it is. Option, you can rest that hand on sacrum, or if it feels good, to wrap around into your bind. Beautiful. Inhale here, and exhale back to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Beautiful. From here, we're going to move into our extended side angle. You're going to lower that right arm down onto your right leg. Again, keep that right knee stacked on top of right ankle. Option one, you can reach that hand straight up towards ceiling. Option two, you can draw that arm forward. We're keeping that chest open to the side here. Beautiful. Feel free to stay right here. If it's part of your practice, feel free to reach that hand down. Yeah. Pressing into both feet. Inhale, come right back up to warrior two, strong. Feel all four corners of both feet pressing into the mat, rooting down, strong and steady.
From here, we move into pyramid pose. You're going to straighten out that front right knee. You're going to open your palms to the side, and you're going to draw the hands forward and down into pyramid pose. And we're opening up that chest again, as if our body could slide between two panes of glass. Options, stay right here. You can even support on the quadricep or support on that shin option, right? Sliding down and in. But again, only if that's part of your practice. Eyes look up. Eyes look down. Pressing into both feet, draw navel towards spine. Inhale, come on back up to standing. And let's turn to face the side here. We're going to take both toes and we're going to point them towards the side wall. They're almost pointing towards each other. Keep those arms out to the side as we move into a wide leg forward fold. Inhale, arms up, reach up. And exhale, wide leg forward fold, release down. You can bend the knees here if that feels good, or keep them straight, releasing all the way forward, bringing those hands to center and drawing down here. Knees can be bent or straight. Release the crown of the head down. Maybe you walk the hands between the feet, pressing down here. Beautiful. Maybe you bring your arms, hold on to the elbows with your hands, and find ragdoll here. Also can feel really good in this wide leg forward fold. I also want you to press all four corners of both feet into the mat. So this is a leg exercise. So we really want to keep the quadricep, the hamstrings, and the calves engaged. So push, push, push those feet into your mat here. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up onto your hands. I want you to bring that right hand center of sticky mat, and you're going to inhale and reach that left hand back behind you into twist here. Beautiful. Option, stay right here. If you have a block, you can keep that right hand on a block, but your option is to release that hand down, reach over, take hold of that left ankle, and deepen into that twist. Maybe eyes looking up towards ceiling. Beautiful. Exhale, release that hand down. Walk your hands forward up towards that front foot, that right foot. Plant your hands, draw that right foot back into down dog or three-legged dog. Vinyasa flow. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, release. Inhale, up, baby cobra, seal, or up dog. Exhale, back into down dog, lift the hips. Nice work, getting so close. We have one more series, side two, and then we move on to our balance work. Inhale, come up on tiptoes, look between the hands, right foot lead, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, forward fold, release down. Bend the knees, flat back, reverse swan dive. Inhale, arms up, reach up, extend up, and exhale, hands come down. Beautiful, heart center. Side two, one more time. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, release down. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Plant the hands, left foot back and right into down dog. Final mini jaguar from down dog or from table. Inhale that left leg back. Exhale, point the toe. And inhale, bring the knee towards the nose. Exhale, back. Inhale, bring that left knee towards the left elbow. Exhale, back. And inhale, bring that left knee across. Exhale, back. Inhale, bring that left foot center of sticky mat. Drop your right foot sideways. And once again, when we windmill the arms up into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Shoulders slide down the back, and we stack that left knee right on top of left ankle. Beautiful. Eyes can look to the side or gaze softly over those left fingertips. Beautiful. Into reverse warrior or peaceful warrior. Release your right hand down, left palm up, reach forward, and drop back into reverse warrior or peaceful warrior. Beautiful. Try to work at keeping that left knee stacked on top of left ankle. Inhale, come forward, warrior 2. And from here into extended side angle, we lower that left arm down onto that left thigh. And we draw that right hand up towards ceiling again, opening the chest to the side. Option, draw that arm over the ear, reaching the hand forward. Feel free to stay right here. Again, that option, drop in a little deeper, touching the floor. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Push through the feet and into triangle. From here, we straighten out that left knee, palms open to the side, and we slide down into triangle, opening that heart center toward the side, holding here, or again, sliding in a little deeper if that feels good in your body today, if that is a part of your yoga practice. Beautiful. Pressing into both feet. Inhale, come up. And once again, we are going to point the toes forward. I'm going to turn so you can see me, but we're going to point those toes forward towards the side. Inhale, our hands up towards ceiling, and exhale, draw down into wide leg forward fold. Releasing here. So you are sideways on your mat. In fact, maybe I'll just turn sideways again so you can see. Releasing forward here, but you're facing the opposite direction. Coming down into that wide leg forward fold with knees deeply bent or extended long. Again, maybe ragdoll here feels good. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up onto your hands. This time we're going to find that twist in the opposite direction. You're going to bring that left hand center, and you're going to open that right hand up towards the ceiling into twist. Again, feel free to stay right here supported, or if you like, release that hand and take hold of that ankle, deepening into that twist. Beautiful. Exhale, release down. I'm going to switch, but you're going to come forward towards that front left foot and into low lunge here. Find your low lunge. Beautiful. Plant the hands. Draw that left foot back into down dog or three-legged dog. Moving into our final vinyasa flow today. Inhale forward to plank. Knees down or stay on toes, chaturanga. Inhale up, maybe cobra, seal or up dog. And exhale back into down dog. Pedal your feet. Release the shoulders toward the ear. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. And once again, I'm not going to forget this time. Release the knees down. Bring them wide, big toes touch. And we melt back into child's pose to catch our breath. Open and close your jaw and find that deep belly breath here. You've done amazing work so far. Let yourself rest and notice how you feel. If you're ready, inhale, move back to table. Once again, if you need more time in child's pose, feel free to stay right where you are. This is your practice. Fingers wide, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Up on tiptoes, look between the hands. Left foot lead, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Bend the knees, flat back, reverse swan dive. Inhale, arms up, reach up, extend up. And exhale, draw hands into heart center. Nice work. From here, we're going to move into our balance pose. I'm going to step back just a little bit. In fact, I think in balance, I'll face the camera so that you can see me. Once again, I'm going to mirror you. So we're going to start with dancer pose to do balance today. You can do this balance work off your mat on the floor, or you can do it on your mat. It's totally up to you. So we're going to start with Let's start with left foot lead. So we're going to start, now let's start with right. Right foot lead, take a step forward, finding your base, finding your balance. You're going to reach that right hand up and draw that left hand down. And we're going to find balance here by reaching down to grab the foot, right? So draw navel towards spine, find that focal point here. And this may be your dancer pose today. This may be as far as you want to go. Your option is to press that right foot into the right hand and draw yourself forward, using that focal point, finding dancer pose here. Beautiful. Inhale, make your way back up. It's okay if you fall. I may fall. I fall all the time. Beautiful. Exhale, release that foot down. Nice work. Let's try side two. So from here, now we take that left foot, step it forward, reach that left hand up towards ceiling, right hand down. Now we find all four corners of that left foot. Find your base. Reach up and take that right foot into that right hand. Beautiful. Again, you can stay right here if you want. You're going to slightly bend that left knee, and we're going to press that right foot into the right hand and draw forward. Use that focal point, that drishti, to help with balance. And then make your way back up. Beautiful. Exhale, release down. Lovely work. From here, we're going to do a half sun salutation to get onto the mat. We'll do a little floor work, and then I will let you finish with Shavasana and move on with the rest of your day. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, release down. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, right foot back and left into down dog here. And you're going to come all the way down to hands and knees. You're going to cross your feet behind and move into that seated position here. Beautiful. We just have a few exercises before we move right into that Shavasana. Promise you at least a 2-minute Shavasana, a 2-minute rest, right, which is the best part of our yoga practice. But before we get there, we're going to do boat pose. So Navasana, boat pose. You're going to tip back on your hips, or your sits bones really, and find balance here, right? So you should be able to rotate. You've got your hands supporting the thighs. You're going to release the shoulders down the back. Keep that chest lifted. So to play in Navasana, to play in both pose, maybe we lift those toes up here, right? Maybe this is as far as you go today. Maybe releasing one hand, not necessary. Maybe releasing two, again, not necessary. Maybe reaching those hands up to a V, maybe drawing those toes up towards ceiling, holding Vipassana here, but Navasana here, but not necessary. Maybe a little shake. I'm definitely shaking. Beautiful. Exhale, release down. Go ahead and anchor your heels into the mat or onto the mat. Bring your hands forward. I'm going to slowly lower down, pause and hold here. So kind of like we were in Navasana, but we've got our heels anchored or velcroed onto the mat for support. Maybe lower down a little more. One more time, a little more. Lower all the way down to the mat. Bring the knees into the chest and gently rock side to side. Nice. From here, we're going to move into our final two poses, bridge pose, and one more easy supine twist. You're going to set your feet flat on sticky mat. Bring your hands beside you. And we're going to curl that tailbone off the mat and draw the hips up towards the ceiling. We're going to feel our weight shift onto our shoulders. Maybe you tuck the shoulders underneath you a little bit. Maybe you interlace fingers and you come up a little higher onto shoulders. Once you're here, we keep those knees drawing towards each other. We don't want them flailing out, but we want them to stay steady here. And then your final option is to take that heart center and press it towards your chin. So we're really opening in that mid-back, not low back. Low back is supported. Beautiful. Release the hands and slowly lower one vertebrae at a time back down to the mat. Nice work. Bring the knees into the chest, rock side to side. And then finally into our easy supine twist. Bring your arms out wide to the side. And we let those knees float over to right side. Eyes look left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, knees up through center. And we let the knees float over to left side. Eyes look right. Beautiful. Inhale up to center. And from here we make our way into final Shavasana, final resting pose. So once again, finding corpse pose. So you're here, legs slightly apart, arms away from body, or you're in constructive rest with knees bent, feet flat. That can feel really sweet in low back at this point if your low back is talking to you at all. This may feel more comfortable, and allow those knees to rest together so the hips can really relax. Allow your eyes to close. Allow your forehead to soften. And allow yourself to be in that space of rest, fully letting go. When everything is moving and shifting, the only way to counteract chaos is stillness. When things feel extraordinary, strive for ordinary. When the surface is wavy, dive deeper for quieter waters. Enjoy Shavasana. Gently begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Big inhale and exhale, and slowly roll over onto your right side body. And pause on your right side, maybe supporting your head with your arm. And just take a moment for a full inhale and a full exhale. And as you're ready, make your way up all the way to a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Bringing those hands out and above your head. Inhale, reach up, extend up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring hands down to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.